when is the right time to narrow down your communication to less people, and how to choose, how to narrow down this to communication to those that are more suitable. You've got to know. So in this video, I'm going to tell you some ideas that you may use for going there. First of all, the purpose of your communication is not about choosing that wife that will be bearing your future children, but making friends. So first, you are making friends and you are touching someone's life, someone's time, someone's attention, and see how they respond. And understanding how you feel with each other when you communicate. If you're looking forward to talking to this person, if you can't wait till you and her meet again, talk again, if you are waiting for her messages, that speaks about a lot of things. But let's imagine you are communicating to several women and you're looking forward to each of their answers because they are all great and wonderful. And you can't choose. You don't know. You have to narrow down. No, you don't have to. You don't have to because you are making friends. Your purpose is understanding deeper who are these people and what is a better candidate for you. But how do you know if you are only talking online? Online isn't enough because you are missing 65% of information about them. 35% of information is verbal. 65% is nonverbal. Yes, you can see some of the nonverbal communication when you are talking on a video call, but that's not enough. So your goal is number one is to see who of these people you actually want to meet personally, who you want to touch, who you want to hold hands with, and then making a plan. It may happen that you might travel to the continent where all of them are and meet them in their time separately and then understand. But main thing, do not promise the same things to everyone. Do not tell them that, do not tell all of them that it's like you are my one and only. Keep it mild, but keep it intense enough. That's not easy. This is the art of communication. This is the art of really ability to opening up. But it is possible. People do that. And it's enough to disclose meaningful things, but not deep, that are too deep, that make her believe that, she is that super wife that you want to marry. Definitely no sexting, period. No sexting, no naked pictures. Swimsuits, beach, fun, laugh, that may be okay. Even speaking about some, expectations about sexuality in general is okay. But be careful about that because women may think, or a woman may think that that's all you want. So it's different when you are saying, yes, I love everything physical and it's my love language and I'm very generous in that respect. Like I love hug, kiss and do many different things. But let's wait till that happens if we really connect. But that's for the future. But mentioning that it is important for you is enough. So number one thing, you want to see if you want to meet her personally. Second, how deep is your love? Meaning how you communicate, how you feel when you communicate, how this opens up into your desire to disclose more about yourself, how you understand this personality that she is, how easy it is for you to talk about different things. It may be a trap though, because some people are great communicators and that can be like this. But in general, Ukrainian women are more private than Western women. just 5 times less communicative, at least. So you may feel like stalking. You may feel like chasing them and like dragging information. That is okay. Actually, that is absolutely okay. Why? Because in our culture, talking too much can be your trap. And still some people, especially those that are 35 plus, stick to that rule. They don't tell you much until they really understand that, you are really into each other, that you don't have other people that you like, or you dedicate yourself to, competition. So be prepared that Ukrainian women are very reserved when it comes to opening up and developing communication. And that's actually a huge challenge. And some men can't resist that because some think that, if she wants, she may share what she wants to share. Some women, if you are not asking her a question, she will never tell you certain things. Remember that and go for it. Again, this is the art of communication. Take old books of Dale Carnegie, Leigh Lowndes, Alan and Barbara Pease. All these are important resources for enhancing your communication, for reminding you things that work in human connections and moving it further. Watch podcasts of Mark Manson, of all other guys that you like. Just Google it, Art of Communication, and you will see a lot of tips. Because in this video, I can only highlight certain important things so that you see the direction and you build your future love story. So, number 1, do not hurry into narrowing down who you talk to, but find out if you want to meet personally and make friends. In some cases, it really happens that people see each other and a man knows his woman. Somehow you guys have this visual image inbuilt in your subconsciousness that that's going to be my wife, that's going to be my girl, I want her, I want to be with her, she's mine. If you have that feeling, if everything checks the boxes, meet her immediately. The sooner you meet, let's say, if you're not far from each other, if you are in the same country, meet within 3 weeks. That's enough. But before that, have at least 3 meaningful conversations on a video call and speak about everything that matters: relationship expectations, key life values, her life agenda, her general attitude, her personality. Discuss all that. And if it feels like meeting, go for it and meet. That's an investment of your time, of your energy, some money, but that predetermines your success. If she lives on the other continent, 3 months is your goal. Do not make it longer, because then you will just feel like pen pals. You may feel, it will be, friend zone, which will be very difficult to get out. In few cases, there are life circumstances when man can't make it and, he loses his job, he needs to find another job, and the woman is patiently waiting, which is a huge virtue. Well, there is no universal recipe about all that, but you see each other, and when you begin online communication, you may really narrow it down to one person, because that may happen naturally. Occasionally, one person will stop responding, another person will be too busy. Do not abandon that. You may leave a message like, I see you're busy, I understand, life is okay, that's perfectly fine, when you find time, let me know. Ciao. Do not say firm no forever, because that doesn't work in relationships. You need to have friendships. You need to have people admiring you, because that works for you. The more friends you have, the more desirable you are, just on the emotional level. So do not be bitter and negative about these women. Let them go and let them come back, because it may happen that you might feel like, that girl was good and this one didn't work out. So shall I maybe write to her and remind her that actually I exist? You may really be surprised because, her situation when she was super busy or completing a deadline is over, things are fine, and she will be super happy to hear from you. So do not, end it negatively. And remember that your love story is totally unique. And when you feel like narrowing down, you may really open up and speak about your feelings. When you are talking to several women and you see different reactions, you may feel what comes to you better. You may like somebody more than others. That can be a sign of focusing your main attention on her, and those others will naturally kind of go lower and kind of like go down. Maybe your relationship expectations or values are so different, and the mode of communication and the way that she speaks about people, things will totally not resonate with your life and how you see things. You may say, we are so different. Maybe we shouldn't develop it because I see that, you will not be happy with what I have or offer or who I am. Maybe I'm not your type of a person. That is also a possibility to mention this. Some men are saying directly, you're not my girl, but that's not sexy. Some men kind of let it die and just flow away. Some men really have feelings start having feelings, because real feelings happen when you see each other face to face. But you may really feel like, wow, everything I'm saying resonates. I feel great. I know that this person is valuable and unbelievably wonderful. If you feel like that, that is a good time to tell her, like, look, I really feel great about us. I want to give this a wonderful chance. Let's meet in person. I don't want to talk to anyone else. I just want us to focus on our communication. How do you feel about this? Maybe she feels the same. But if she doesn't, let it happen too. But when man is telling about his feelings, of course, it's opening his vulnerability. Of course, it's opening his heart. Be brave about it and do that. Tell her that. Because that's the core of the relationship. When you open up, when you put your heart on your palms and say, here, are you taken? Yes, I am. So, telling, I feel like we are great for each other. We have so much in common. I can't admire everything I know about it. And every time I get to know you, I feel better and better. Remember telling them compliments. Remember speaking about very important matters. Because if you decide to meet in person, you better know these things about each other and understand that she accepts that. There are deal makers. So mention the deal makers for you and see how she reacts on that. Maybe there is a life agenda that you have that, things are great and things are great, but there are not so great things about ourselves that another party needs to live with. But these things that we consider that are not so great, for them it's okay. And she's, for example, I'm jealous and I'm very possessive. When I see other men looking at you, I feel bad. Not because I don't trust you, but just because that's my power. She might be totally okay with it, and she might feel like, wow, her dad might have been jealous, or her first meaningful relationship might have been like that, and she's okay with it. It doesn't trigger her. Some don't accept it at all. So when you disclose these things, as you talk to each other more and more, you find out if there are more chances to connect and build relationships. So be brave about talking about all these things. And if she reciprocates, if she responds, if she opens up, if she tells you her little secrets, her safe secrets to share, then it's a very good sign to organize yourself so that you meet her as soon as possible and move to the next level. Because after the personal meeting, you will definitely know that you want to spend more time with this person and develop something further. Shall you try? Go for it.